So this is my 2014 GT3, something that I just picked up a couple months ago. And yeah, so I want to share with you guys how I was able to achieve this. I hope you find inspiration for this. That's my reason for sharing. I'm not in any way boasting or anything like that. I just want to say that you can accomplish your dreams too with hard work and all that stuff. But I just wanted to share with you my story because I was literally broke on food stamps, fighting for my life. And now I'm able to buy one of my dream cars. So let's get into it. Let me share with you my story. So right out of high school, I started out working as an electrician, and I just really wanted to play basketball my whole life. And not to bore you guys with that, but I really just played basketball like every single day. I wanted to play college basketball. It was like all I really wanted to do with my life. So I was working as an electrician at the time, and I started noticing that I was getting really off balance. I was waking up in the morning and my neck was just killing me. It was just out of control. There was days where I just called out. At this point, I'm 22 years old and shouldn't be having these issues. Went and got an MRI, got all that stuff checked out, and I ended up having a spinal cord tumor. So, I mean, at 22 years old, I've worked for something my whole life to try and play college basketball, and to get the news of having a spinal cord tumor, you know, it's cancer basically, inside of my spinal cord was absolutely devastating. And so I had to get surgery right away or I was just gonna die. So I meet with all these doctors and stuff like that, and I, you know, get my surgery date set up. And as I'm starting to do research, I realize like how serious this is. Like I can literally lose my life from this spinal cord tumor. And so, long story short, we get in, we do the surgery, and doctors are telling me all kinds of stuff. They're telling me that I might not ever walk again. I might not ever breathe again on my own ever. I might not ever play basketball, and the chances of these things happening were pretty high. Like they were for sure thinking that basketball was out of the question for the rest of my life, and they were for sure thinking that walking was going to be like questionable. And so the tumor went from the base of my neck down to like almost the middle of my back, and I'll go ahead and I'll post a picture of it right here. But absolutely devastating, traumatizing, and those people who have received news of cancer or potential life-threatening illness or injury or anything like that, you have options that you need to make in your mind. And one of those options is, am I going to fight this, or am I just going to let it consume me? And so obviously I'm choosing to fight this, right? And so I have my surgery. It's an 8-hour long surgery. Doctors had to cut open my skin, obviously, spread apart my muscle, and then in my spinal cord, they had to cut my spinal cord open it up, and then remove a lot of the tumor. In order to get to the spinal cord, they also had to remove vertebrae. It's called your spinous process. They had to remove chunks of my vertebrae just to get into my spinal cord. And so sew me back up, put me back together, and I wake up in ICU, and obviously I'm in tons of pain, morphine and all that stuff. But fast forward a month later, you guys, and again, I want you to just find inspiration through this story. Doctors weren't sure, again, if I was going to be able to walk again or anything like that. They said I was going to be in hospital a couple months. And 2.5 weeks later, I'm leaving the hospital, almost walking. Every single day I had a choice to wake up with a negative attitude or a positive attitude. That's your choice that you can make every single day. And surrounding yourself with great people too that can uplift you, motivate you, inspire you, and all those different types of things too really matters as well. Because when you're down and you want to have those negative thoughts pop into your head, having a group of great people around you really helps get you to where you need to be. And so for me, it's just all about mindset. You have a choice every single day. Am I going to choose recovery and motivation and get over this, or am I going to let it consume me? And really, when you have something like that happen to you, those very first few weeks, months are extremely critical into your recovery process. And so every day I was throwing a basketball back and forth. I was doing my physical therapy, and I just had me doing successful things later on in life, picturing in my mind, you know, as I'm 22 years old, going through this, just picturing those things and saying, all right, I'm going to be this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to be better. Surgery, right? So 2.5 weeks later, I'm out of the hospital. Still can't quite walk yet. I'm still doing all my therapy and everything. You guys, 3 months later, I was wakeboarding. Again, it's that mindset. It's the mindset shift that you have to put in yourself. Like every single day, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to have these small goals every single day and these small accomplishments that are just going to make it into bigger goals. And that brings me to my next point of, you know, how I was able to go from that. And after my surgery, guys, I was broke. I didn't have a job. I couldn't work. I could barely walk. I'm fighting for my life. I'm on food stamps, like just to eat and survive. So to go from that to this, I wanted to share my story with you so I can inspire you and share some of the things that I did along the way to get me to where I feel like I'm somewhat successful financially and I'm able to achieve some of the things that I want to have, like one of my dream cars. So your mindset is so crucial. Your mind is so powerful. Again, you have a choice every day. Am I going to wake up positive today, or am I going to wake up negative? We are all going to have things that happen throughout our life that we don't agree with or we don't want to happen, and how you react to every single one of those things is going to set the stage going forward of your life. Because if you're going to react negatively to it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have negative things happen into your life. If you react positively to it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have positive things impacting your life every single day. And it's not all easy. Every single day there's challenges. Every single day there's going to be roadblocks and bumps and all that. But your reaction to that with your mind of, okay, what am I choosing to do here, is going to make the difference over absolutely everything. So you got to get your mind right in this. So right after my surgery, again, I was jobless. I didn't know what I was going to do for work. I ended up working at a high school in an attendance office, actually the high school that I went to, making, I want to say it was like $10 an hour at the time. And I was really just trying to get my life back together, my health and all of that, and trying to figure it out. And so what I did was I ended up getting a job at a manufacturing place in the town that I grew up in. So I went on a really good job, so I got in there. I was only making $14 an hour. I was only making $14 an hour, but it was leaps and bounds to where I was, right? Broke on food stamps, being able to have a job, so felt super thankful. And again, my mindset with that, I could have just felt sorry for myself. This happened out of my control. I could have just sat on the couch for the rest of my life. Again, felt sorry for myself. Physically, probably would have started withering away. Or I could get in the gym. I can go do some of this stuff. I can get my life back together. And my mind, right? I can get that right as well, and then interview for a job and get this job. So I ended up getting this job. And so I worked at this job for the last 14 years, and I worked my way up. I started out just building devices, and now I'm a leader in the company and pretty successful at it. And that just speaks to, again, the mindset that you can have with some of these things when something happens to you. And along the way, I've not stopped. I've obviously created this YouTube channel. I've invested in stock market. I've done real estate. We have a beautiful 5,000 square foot home. So I'm sharing these things with you just to show you that you can do it. You've got to start. You got to make goals every single day. Small goal, small goal, small goal, small goal. And when you look back on your week, you're going to be like, wow, I accomplished all these things. You got to stay disciplined to it too. Discipline is key. So all of these things that I was able to accomplish just with my mindset of fighting for my life, able to achieve a car that in the back of my mind, I knew things like this were possible. Or, I knew I could afford a car like this someday in my life. I knew I could afford a house like this someday in my life. And it's just working hard every single day. Keep your eye on the prize, stay motivated, stay disciplined, and these things will come to you. I promise you. You have to get your mind right, and it's so powerful. And then, like I spoke about earlier, surrounding yourself with people that you want to be like. You always heard the term, not be the smartest person in the room, because then you're not learning and growing. Continue to challenge yourself, continue to learn, continue to grow, and you'll get to where you want to be. Absolutely. Write those things down. Go back and visit them. It's really important to remember where you came from as well, and not let things get to you. Remember where you came from. Be humble about everything. Really appreciate everything that you worked hard for. Don't rub it in people's faces or anything like that. Just be humble and know that, hey, just like me, right? I know where I came from. I was broke on food stamps. I know that feeling. I've been homeless before too. I know that feeling. It sucks. But again, mindset, you can achieve anything that you want. So with my spinal cord tumor that I had, it was, again, I still have challenges every single day. I can't feel half of my body. My legs, I don't have really any muscle in my right leg. Things like that I could choose to let those things affect me negatively every single day. Or, again, with that mindset, I can choose to be positive about it. I can choose to be appreciative just for even being able to overcome some of those things. and then really set my mind straight on the path that I want to go down and achieving some of those goals that I want to achieve. So I hope that you're finding inspiration from this video, because again, I'm not sharing this to brag or boast or anything like that. I just know a lot of people out there are struggling with a lot of different things. Your day could change instantly, right? With the call of bad news, so-and-so passed away, or so-and-so has cancer, or so-and-so has this, or things like that. And that's just things that a lot of people go through, and we all go through, but how we react to those things really sets the tone for the outcome. And really just stay positive, again, stay motivated, stay disciplined. And when you have something like that happen to you, whether it's a loss of a loved one or something extremely crazy, like I had like a spinal cord tumor or cancer, anything like that, the first question that you usually ask yourself is, why me, right? And once you are able to come to terms with that, and the question I ask myself is, why not me? Again, that mindset, I am strong enough in my mind, and I am a strong enough person that I say, why not me? Bring it on. I'm going to change the world. I'm going to be the one person that's going to show others and how to overcome something, and be inspirational and have motivation behind what I do, and be able to bring others and help them up and help uplift them with me, right? That's the mindset that we have to have to be successful. And it is hard. It is not easy. And I feel for you, and whatever you're going through, I pray for you, and I hope that, you can find that mindset, and you can find that faith, and you can find that belief that you will overcome, you will achieve, you can do it. Stay strong, right? So no movie has ever been made about somebody that quit halfway through and things got hard, or they quit and they didn't make it, right? Inspirational people, and those people get movies made after them because they're inspirational. They overcome. They have all odds against them, and they beat the odds. And so that's what I want to leave you guys with today. Whatever your situation, whatever your circumstance, just overcome, say, why not me? And go out there and beat the odds. So I hope you found tons of inspiration through me sharing my story of my spinal cord tumor with you. Again, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, just like a dream car, right? If that's something that you guys want, I know this is a car channel, and if you guys want to achieve your dream car, whether it's a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Porsche, whatever it is, know you can do it. Just set your goals, have your mind focused on those, stay disciplined, and next thing you know, you're going to look back. And it's going to happen, and it's not going to be overnight. There is hardly ever any overnight success. It is always day in, day out hard work. It's like an iceberg, right? You see the water here, you see the tip of the iceberg barely breaking above the water, but there's this huge foundation underneath the water, the iceberg effect. That foundation underneath the water is all that hard work, the day in, day out, the countless sleepless nights of trying to achieve your goals, and the hard work and the dedication and the discipline that all goes with that. And then once you peak above that water, that's where people see it as an overnight success, because now you're starting to be visible to everybody else around you. So please, please, please like this video and share it. If you know somebody that needs to hear my message, please share this video with them. And I hope that you can find encouragement with what I have said and everything that I've been through in my life. I also have a book. If you guys are interested, it's on Amazon. If you guys are interested, I'll put a link down below in the description for my book, and you can see the full 100% story in there. Some of the top 5 things that I did to overcome what I went through. But I just want to give you a snapshot of what I've been through. Again, share that and show you that with hard work and dedication, you can achieve your dreams, you can achieve your goals, you can be successful in whatever you want to do in life. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you found inspiration through this. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, just like that. Shane Cho's out. Catch you guys later. Peace.